Welcome to my how-to tutorial. My name is Rick from Be Better 24. If you are here, that's mean you must have watched my entire course, Affiliate Marketing Simplified, where I explain to you exactly how to do affiliate marketing the right way with the right expectations. And if you're here right now, welcome to the Facebook group, helping people better themselves while finding ways to make money online. And if you haven't purchased the entire course yet, please do, because these how-to tutorials and the course, they work together well. They go hand in hand. In this how-to tutorial, I'm going to show you how to connect your domain name and your private email or business email that you purchased on NameCheap and how to connect it well with Systeme.io. You got to make sure you make an account with NameCheap. So you want to sign in to NameCheap.com right here, www.namecheap.com. And you want to make sure you have an account made with Systeme.io. All right, so that's www.systeme.io. Or you can just Google Systeme.io if you need to find it. But you should end up in a page looking like this. As you can see, Systeme.io/home.com. All right, so that's the first thing you want to do. You want to make sure that you create an account. So I already made an account already. So we're just going to sign in from both accounts. They're both free to sign up. So that's the first step. Once you're in, you're basically on NameCheap. You want to you should have already bought a domain name. For me, I have multiple domain names that I purchased off NameCheap, but you should have already bought all this as well. So you want to make sure you head to your dashboard. My domain name that I purchased was bebetter24.online, but you can purchase whatever you feel like purchasing. As you can see, they're not expensive at all. Once you purchase, you can purchase these domain registrations for at least $1, close to $5, if anything. Once you purchase them, you're available to host them for a year before you have to renew. So basically you have a year to build up your business online. So make it count. Or in general, 2 months. 2 months right here is reflecting off the domain, the private email, a business email that comes along with the purchase of your domain name that you registered, depending on the brand you've chosen. You get that email for free for 2 months. All right. So once you have that all set up, you should want to head up to your dashboard. Right here, you have your domain name already registered. You can click right here. It's for manage. That's connected, so you can manage the account of your domain name that you registered. It's easier that way. Or you can find it on your domain list if you choose to. But either way, you want to hit up to manage. Once you're in manage, you want to go to advanced DNS, which stands for Advanced Domain Name System. Because you want to be on this page. This is where we're heading to. Right here is basically how we're going to attach all this information towards Systeme.io. So you can make sure your registered domain name is registered and it's the one that's being seen. Why is that important? Why is that important? It's important because without it, Systeme.io tends to give us its own free registered domain name, which usually ends with whatever .systeme.io. The issue with that being is, let me show you what I'm talking about. You want to head to settings, your profile face name, then the settings. You want to go down to custom domains. As you can see, they give us Systeme.io and it's free, but the issue is most users, when you're creating your online brand name or your online website, they don't trust anything that ends in .io or Systeme.io. Most people trust .com, .net, .online, .co, and etc. Most users online trust that. So you want to make sure you have a website that ends in .online. So that's what you want to register. That's why you're going to replace the automatic registration name, domain name that Systeme.io gives you with the one that you purchased from NameCheap. All right. So let me show you how to connect that. So I showed you when you're in NameCheap, you want to make sure you're in advanced DNS. How to get there, you can choose from dashboard to domain list, or it should be on dashboard. You hit the word manage, then you go to advanced DNS. You want to go down to host records. Normally you'll see a whole bunch of, before mine's already finished, but before that you probably see a bunch of other records within that section. After you purchase, you want to delete them, everything that's already there, because you don't really need them, and you're just going to replace it with information from here. So remember how to get here. You basically want to go to your profile settings and go scroll, and then scroll down to custom domains, and you want to look for show instructions. This is how you're going to set up. This is all the information you're going to need to add to here. All right. You want to search the type. You want to search for Cname Record. That's what you want to search for. You're going to search for Cname Record on the first section of the type. The host, you want to go back to system.io, and you're copying all this. Let's see how far did I copy it so I can make sure I'm giving you the right information. So you want to copy it from the underscore to right before the period, right before the dot. So right before the dot. Oh no. Yeah. So you basically want to go, so how you first start it off is you want to go Cname Record in the section of host records. After you delete the original section, trash out whatever that was there before, you want to add Cname Record to the first line. Host, you go back to custom domain. You want to add everything up to the right before the dot for Cname Record. This is basically, this is the information needed to connect system.io. And you put it right here in the host section. Right after that, in value, you're copying everything on this. But you're in this one, you're copying everything, even the dot. And you're putting it in value. Then you hit the check mark. Second section, right there, same thing, Cname Record. The host obviously is going to be www dot. That's what you want. You want www dot to be right there in the host. And in the value section, you're copying everything from here and you're adding it to this section right here. Both needs to be in automatic. Don't need to change that. Should be automatically there. Then you hit save changes. That's pretty much it. And that's pretty much, and you're pretty much done. That's how you connect your system.io to your NameCheap account, to your NameCheap domain name that you made. It's not hard. It's really simple. You're basically, the top line gets added on the bottom if it makes it easier for you. The bottom line of system.io instructions gets added to the top. It's like inverted. Once that's done, it should take, you just hit ready to use. It should come up with ready to use, or it should be, section should be saying it's pending, waiting for validation, ready for verification. And it shouldn't take as long. It should only take at least 15 to 20 minutes to wait. Sometimes, worst case scenario, maybe a day or two, but it should be ready to go right then and there. Once that's done, you should be able to go to your funnels. After you've made sure the custom domain that you purchased from NameCheap has integrated correctly with your Systeme.io account, what you want to do is go check your funnel system. So you hit the funnels. If you created a funnels already, you want to hit that gear icon towards the top right of the screen. it should say funnel settings. And this is how you edit the funnel settings. And right here around funnel domain, underneath the name you chose to recognize your domain you're creating, underneath that, there's funnel. Underneath that section, there's something called funnel domain. And there you go. This is the free domain name that Systeme.io provides you. And this is how you switch it. And this is how you switch it to your personal domain that you created from NameCheap. Simple like that. And you hit save. And you're good to go. Once you hit save, you're good to go. You will see the URL path switch from Systeme.io, the free Systeme.io domain name, to your own personal one that you created yourself for your business or for your online brand. After that, you're going to set up the email that you created, the private email. It's usually going to show up underneath products. So you'll be back on NameCheap. You end up back on NameCheap. Look for the section on your dashboard and look for products right here. You'll see Pro email that's available for 2 months free to use. That's going to be your business email. What you're going to do is you want to go to manage. Once you go to manage, you want to create the mailbox. And this is where you end up using support or no reply or whatever you feel comfortable using when it comes to your email, because that's your business email. It's just there to send emails, professionally looking emails towards your leads who end up in your email marketing system. All right. So normally you want to put support. For me, it would be support at bebetter24.online. Business emails, private emails. You put your password that you want to make for it and confirm the password, and it's normally 10 gigabytes of storage you can use, or 50 emails. You don't really need. You save the changes, and that's pretty much it. You only need one. Don't need many at the moment anyway. Right after that, you're going to go back to Systeme.io. Oh, real quick. If you need help in any of this, I am available as well, but you can always go to support. You go to your name, your account, you scroll down to support pin, and you can go to the live chat page with NameCheap. They're really good people. They get things done. Also make sure you're very sure about the domain names you're going to use when you purchase them, because once you purchase, you can't refund them. You can only cancel them, but you can't refund them. All right. So after you do that, you want to head up back to Systeme.io. You want to go back to your profile again, or the section where the picture profile should be. For me, you want to go to settings, and this time you want to scroll down to mailing settings. And all you're doing is just connecting your sender email address. That's basically your business email. After everything's set up, you should, for both lines, should be your sender email address, and sender name is support at bebetter24.online. For me, anyway. For anybody else, that could be whatever you choose. You want to make sure to test that out. You put your test email address. That could be, this is my personal business address, helpbebetter24@outlook.com, for anybody who wants to reach out to me. So you would send, when you start testing out your emails and your email marketing system, this is where you want to send, where you want it to be sent, just to make sure it all works out. If everything works out well, it should end up in your spam folder. All the emails should either end up in your inbox or your spam folder. All right. And you want to make sure this section, unsubscribe, is left unsubscribed for when your emails get sent out as part of your email marketing system. People, the leads or your customers, have the choice to unsubscribe if need be. Nobody wants to be sent a bunch of chain emails if they're not asking for it, or if they don't want it anymore. All right. So always leave that option available for your subscribers. So, and then you press save. Once everything's saved, you should be good to go. And that's how you connect NameCheap. And that's how NameCheap, Systeme.io all connects when it comes to your domain name and your private email or business email.